this is Danny Doyle, and I'm here once again with Jacob. Also, apologies in advance if the audio is a little fucky on this episode. I just moved recently, at time of recording. This is gonna go up months later, and I'm still figuring out the audio balancing stuff, so, in the new setup. So yeah. But we got a bunch of new supports!
Oh boy.
We're not doing that one, because we is saving herself. But we can get this one. This might be useful. I don't think we're ever gonna have Hinata have a child, but you know.
You never know, I guess. Hey, that's the song that plays in this game.
Oh yeah, where's the Ocean Gray Waves? Also, A support on these two,
support.
which is good because they are very quickly falling off. And I would like them to get married. This is like in my Awakening run. When for the longest time I had to deploy both Rickon and Mariel, because I was just like, why won't you have babies yet? Only in this one, like, it's even more dire because, like, their babies will actually have good stats. I guess, the Rickon and Mariel's baby actually had a pretty good stat. Like, he was a pretty good rescuer in that game. But that's not this game. This game, I actually have... I can go ahead and pull it up. I have a Word doc, because in the time since our previous recording, I've been planning out who I want for my pairings, right? So, here's the definitive ones, right? We're definitely doing Kaze Rinka. We're definitely doing Silas Hinoka. We're definitely doing Hana Saizo. We are definitely doing, if we can afford it, Jacob Orochi.
Interesting.
And we're definitely doing Korin Ryoma. And then my one that I've written down, but is surrounded by question marks, is Oboro Haitaka, because I'm just not certain that they will be deployed together enough to, you know, do the deed, as the kids say these days.
Haitaka, isn't that the capturable conquest boss?
Oh, I wrote Haitaka, I meant Hinata.
Okay.
Yes, Oboro... Hinata is so unmemorable to me that I more remember the name of a generic capturable spearman from Conquest because he has rally defense than Hinata, because he's just another samurai. He's just another samurai. And, like, we already got... Like, so the thing is, like, Hana is so bad that she's memorable, and Ryoma is so good that he's memorable. And then Hinata is just another samurai, and his kid is just another samurai. And
well, his kid actually has something special going for him. He is tied for having the worst haircut in the series.
Who would the other one be?
Lawrence.
Which Lawrence?
3 Houses pre-time skip Lawrence. I hate his haircut so much.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that.
But I don't know. I think Hinata's kid has an even worse haircut. It's so goofy looking.
It's kind of ridiculous. We'll be right back. I think I've solidized my... That's a weird word. Preps, but I just want to make sure. So we'll be right back. Alright. I hate this map, but let's just get it over with.
Well, it's just a couple of ninjas. At least there's no, like, hazards keeping you from moving forward, right?
You just had to say it.
Look, it's just a straight line to the boss. See? I don't see what we're so upset over.
Well, I mean, it's a route map because it's Birthright. So even just running to the boss would not be good enough, unfortunately. Do we wanna... How do I wanna handle this? Because I would like them to get, like, some amount of combat, because that's how they, you know, build a... Oh, okay. Static, static, static. So these ones are static. Shuriken beats Tome, right?
Yes.
So if I put you here, take 12.
69.
You would take 12, and then you would take... Because is this... These guys don't reach that square, right? Actually... Oh, you know what? I've already realized an error. But we can fix it. Because I could probably just kill this guy, right? 15
I imagine we
plus
could.
6, that's not enough, but like then we've got so many other units that have their turns, right?
Well, we would have to miss a whole lot, right? That's not going to happen.
Not this time. Although I did just debuff like one of my only anti-ninjas. Okay. Let's check out your range. Okay, so you're okay, so if I do this, attack with the javelin, so I can counter the other ninja, right?
Yeah.
So we've got this stabby stabby. 1 experience, but it's because she's promoted, right? And then with that in mind, we go here. These guys are not moving. These guys are not a problem. So it's only that guy who can reach. They counter, and they have weapon triangle. And I'll give them Sakura bonus as well. That ought to be good. So then the next question is, what do we want to do about... Do we put someone here to counter this ninja, maybe? I think we...
We could. I don't know which enemies are aggro turn 1, and I don't think we want to aggro more than we have to.
I think we have...
Because I don't think there's any incentive to go fast here. I don't think anything tries to open a chest.
Well, I mean, it's behind a gate, too, so... I think you're right. I don't think there's any, like, outlaws or anything. I'm gonna try to, at least, because, like, I don't want this map to fucking drag on for forever. Oh, wait, no. Because then he would potentially attack Orochi instead, so I won't do that.
Gotcha.
So you are right. The turtling wins again. We do get Takumi next turn, I believe.
All right.
And he's going to be important. He's a pretty good unit.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
It's a shame that I don't know. I always end up like dropping him partway through, even though like Sniper's a really good class, Kinshi's a really good class. Like he has a lot of things going for him. I mean, we'll talk about it in the unit review. We'll talk about it there. There just isn't really much to say during enemy phase of all the ninjas in the world. I do find his recruitment so annoying, though. This is the most annoying recruitment in the game because you have to talk with your dancer. Corrin can't do it. You have to talk. You can't dance him. Talk doesn't consume her turn though, does it?
Yeah, you can still dance after you talk.
So we want to position someone here.
Oh, a healer maybe, like heal and then. Well, I don't know if you need 2 healers this turn.
Yeah. There's not.
You could
really...
like heal. You could like heal with Sakura, attack someone, eat a counter, and then heal someone else.
Because these guys don't move, right? So the only danger is these. Because I was beginning to think, like, I'm going to have to run up to the top left, but I actually don't think that. Alright, so yeah, I think I'll heal... Kaze, because he's weak as shit.
Yeah, because there's not really anyone else we want to place right there. Or maybe we could even move Sakura into a better position to grant, what's it called? Quiet Help?
Yeah, the opposite version of Rose's Thorns, basically.
Yeah, so we can...
Lily's
so
voice,
you can...
I mean. It's the non-Lily's voice.
Or, it's like the opposite of Hinoka's, right? Where Hinoka is +2 damage, Sakura's -2 damage.
Oh, I just meant it's the... Like, it parallels Elise, right?
Yeah,
it's
similar to
Elise. It's like you buff other people. It's Quiet Strength, right? Yeah, Quiet Strength. So Elise reduces her allies' damage, but also reduces the damage they take, but also boosts their attack, right? So I just sort of think of them as parallel, because Elise is more powerful, but only from one range, and hers is
Sakura's
2 range and less powerful, and that reflects like the way that these stabs work, right? So that's how it always worked out in my head, is like, she's got the Hoshiden version of Elise's skill to match the Hoshiden version of Elise's staves, right?
Yeah,
If that makes
that's
some
kind of how it
sense?
works.
But, speaking of someone who isn't really the Hoshiden version, no one notices me. I care, Takumi. I care.
I like Takumi. I think he's pretty cool. He's the only one who makes any logical sense in chapter 5, I think it is.
He's the only one who makes any logical sense in, like, this whole fucking game. But let's talk about him. Not her. Him. So the biggest selling point... Well, I would say there's two big selling points, right? This one.
Uh-huh.
Archer. Archer is such a good class line. It's less necessary in Birthright, just because archers aren't great at route maps. Like, they're much better player phase units than they are enemy phase units. But it's still a phenomenal class line, and like Kinshi Knight, very, very good. Arrow that is anti-air. Or snipers have access to some of the best skills in the game. Boost reliability with increasing your skill. Quick draw, which you get on either of those paths, is amazing. Like, Archer's really good. I'm not using Setsuna, the only other Archer we have access to, because she's crap. But Takumi has pretty good base stats. Like, look at 13 strength. That's better than most of our army. And even with growth, 13 strength is respectable, right? And he has the Fujin Yumi, which is a 14 might bow. It's not the best hit in the world, but if you go sniper, you can boost that with snipers get better skill, and then some of their skills help with their skill as well. Wow, that's a weird sentence to say. Their skills help with their skill. Like, these skills. They get, what is it, Certain Blow, I think? And
Yeah, I think it's Certain Blow, like plus 40 hit if you go first.
yeah, so that helps with supplementing his still really, really good skill. Like, he's got skill of 19. I'm so glad that they changed skill to dex in 3 houses, because it makes this sort of word jumble not happen. But yeah, Takumi, very, very good. What do you think, Jacob?
I like him. I think he's pretty cool, especially in like this map. You can see he's not getting slowed down by these forests. That's really useful, so he can kind of go anywhere. You don't have to worry about him getting stuck.
Right, I forgot that the Fujin Yumi actually stops terrain.
Yeah, so you can even pair people into them, run across some terrain, and then drop them off. So if there's a bunch of forests in the way, you can use them to kind of transport people across forests. If you change him into a class who can walk on other terrain types, like if you want to be really funny and turn him into, I don't know, something that can walk across like water tiles, he can just cross water without losing speed, without losing movement.
Can't snipers naturally water walk?
That is true. Snipers can walk on some river tiles, so he can just walk on tons of tiles without losing any speed, without losing any movement. He's a great player phase nuke. He'd hit something just really hard. Again, 14 might bow with no downsides aside from like maybe a little bit of hit, I guess. His personal skill's also kind of cool. I think it grants him like extra damage dealt and extra crit chance. Yeah, extra damage dealt, extra crit chance if he's supported by someone higher level than him.
Yeah, that's is supported by same or higher level unit. Unfortunately, given the nature of this run, I feel like he's unlikely to activate that too often. Most of the backpacks that we have, I guess in a vanilla run as well, a lot of backpacks are going to be generally lower level than the for lack of a better term, front packs, right? The actual fighting units. So I like that theoretically. But it feels like, I mean, I guess, like, Saizo's a higher level than him, and
I thought by
as
supported,
well, Apothecary.
I didn't think it supported meant, like, paired into. I thought it also meant just if someone was backing him up in, like, a dual attack, it would also grant the bonuses.
Yeah, I think so.
So that could also be useful.
Yeah. So, like, if you mean, like, for a pair-up strike? Like, if I do this right here?
Yeah, if you do, like, a dual attack.
I'll actually go into the correct screen to show that. So if I do this, he would gain.
But like, how much does he do that? It's like, look at this guy.
Meanwhile, if he is she also so everyone? Okay, she wouldn't. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so he
still
does 30.
Wait, he doesn't gain. He
Um,
didn't gain it from.
wait,
He didn't gain it
wait,
from
go back.
Saizo though.
I think he was
Oh, was he
pairing
paired
with
into Sakurai? Yeah. So yeah, it's it's +3.
Okay, yeah.
There.
So it's just if they're backing him up, it still triggers.
Well, that's incredibly useful. That's even better than I thought it would be. If I'm being honest.
So I think he's pretty cool. I mean, the Royals are strong anyways. That's like their thing for the most part.
And he kind of takes the place of Leo, right? I feel like. And Leo
Yeah,
is one of the better units in Conquest, so it makes sense to that he would be like this good. You get him so much earlier than you do Leo, though.
To be fair, Leo's a promoted Dark Knight, whereas Takumi's just an archer.
Yeah. Okay, so
which I always found weird that he's just an archer and doesn't start as a sniper.
I think it's because you get him so much earlier. Although the same as like Hinoka is about the same time as Camilla, and Camilla's promoted, but Hinoka's unpromoted. I guess it's also just a part of Birthright is more of a growth-focused game, whereas like not to say that growths aren't important in Conquest, they absolutely are, but you also can't afford as many like pure growth units. If that makes sense. Like Mozu's a good example. Well, no, it's not, because Mozu's one of the better units in Conquest if you train. So I don't know. I don't know what my point is. I'm a dummy.
Instead, let's point out the fun spike traps.
Remind me, do spikes affect you if you have lock touch?
Oh.
Because I feel like it varies from map to map, right?
So I know the caltrops in Ninja Hell and Conquest, you disable them and you don't you can disable them and you don't take effect from them. I don't think that's the same here.
These ones I thought got disabled by Dragon Veins, but it looks like you turn them on using Dragon Veins.
In the Revelations version of this chapter, you can use Dragon Veins to turn off the traps after they're activated.
That makes sense. Oh, wait, we just cleanly one-shot that guy with no backup, don't we?
Look at him go.
Takumi already putting in work. The bamboo spikes are also... I think that they might have made Takumi join in this map to demonstrate he doesn't get, like, slowed down by them, because I think they slow you if you're not a flyer, right? No, apparently not.
No,
doesn't look like it.
No, maybe they don't. Huh. I would have thought they did.
Interesting. Anyway, let's get this kill. We'll just guard Naginata here.
Easy.
So, one of the reasons that I'm pairing Takumi with Azura, right, is it's just an easy one to do. Like, Azura is a very easy person to pair. Like, it's easy to decide, like, yeah, I want this person to marry Azura, and then Azura just dances for them a billion times on a bunch of maps. And I think that Takumi's son is actually really good. I enjoy using him. I usually make him a Kinshi and Takumi a sniper, because with the Fujinumi, Takumi does not need flyer access as bad. Like, he gets most of the benefits that flyers would offer, with the exception of, you know, obviously he can't, he can water walk if you make him a sniper, but he can't, like, go over walls and stuff. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So then I like, you know, having one of each.
No, don't fall in the caltrops. That's how they hurt you.
Oh, no. Do you ninja up there, so we just do that. And wait, are these guys gonna attack? These guys are gonna... You'll be fine, right?
Sure.
Fuck. I didn't...
That'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
But the archer can attack my flyer. Jacob,
just dodge.
The archer can attack my flyer.
Just dodge.
It is a 45. God damn it.
Oh. Why didn't you dodge?
This wasn't in the cards. It wasn't in the cards. Okay, this time we've actually got the ranges turned on, so I won't accidentally do that. Oopsie daisy.
That's a nice quality of life feature.
Yeah, it's sure nice of Fire Emblem to have that. It's sure nice of me not to make use of it though, just to give the enemies a fighting chance. I think I am gonna heal. Yeah, Bloom Festival, Saizo, just because he's frontlining, right? We do still need to kill this archer, but we can do that pretty easily. I guess I can just have Orochi do it. I realized, like, it would have... fucking 2 with the Naginata. That's funny.
We could capture him.
It would have been nice if I had moved Jacob to a different square so they could gain some lover points. Because, like, Dwyer is gonna be a nice unit. I guess, like, we have plenty of time because I want him to be an inspiration bot. Oh, right, we also need to kill this guy. Can I do it 7 plus 9? Yes. Yeah, either way, it's fine. I get the 3% crit chance, so we can get funny Spearmaster crit.
Oh, no crit.
No crit. I think it would be very cool if for the Spearmaster crit, they used the flag in some way, shape, or form.
That could be fun.
Like the flag they have attached, rather, you know? Okay, we'll move down here, we'll move around. We'll just, you know, the big ball of death. We'll just big ball of death it.
Oh, I love the giant ball of death strategy.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you!
Miracle trigger? Oh, that's so sad.
So, because I'm a dumbass, I forgot to make a meal on those last 2 attempts, so it actually was on purpose that I killed Sakura, so that I would remember to make a meal. That's the big brain. That's the big brain.
Question is, how good is it? Delicious bread.
What do we get? What do we get?
Oh, I think that's one of the best ones.
Interesting.
You must teach me this recipe.
Yeah, that's one of the best outcomes.
Oh, so it's +2 defense, +1 res. Okay, Weeb, useless, useless. Jacob, that's useful. Useless, useless.
So it helped like 3 people?
It helped Saizo. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. He's gonna be frontlining a bunch. And we can get the boss quote with him, since he's probably our best unit for it. Well, actually, Takumi's probably our best unit for it, but we can get the boss quote with him anyway. Okay, so I realized something else I was doing wrong. This is just, like, the level where I do everything wrong, right? Oh, well, I fucked that up. Oh well. I forgot that there's not 3 trade. I'm a dummy.
Oh, you're right.
This is the level where everything goes wrong. No. I'm gonna be killing all of these people. But we wanna maintain these ranges, right? So I don't want to lure them, and I don't want to put people in those ranges. But I want to promote Takumi, like, immediately. So, I think... Okay. You... deal damage to that guy.
Easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then I think it, like, actually benefits me to just straight up promote Takumi. Like, we were talking about why doesn't he come promoted?
Well, let's fix that.
Yeah, let's fix that. Okay. If none of them can attack this square, so we have Korin, Kodachi. Like, chance of death, very low. Chance of game over, very low.
But it sure would have been funny if it happened.
Sure as shit would have. Sure as shit. Because the other thing is, like, so the other people who we need to promote are Hinoka and Korin, but neither of them would really benefit us before we have access, because this is our last Master Seal until we can upgrade the shop, right? Neither Korin nor Hinoka would really benefit us as promoted until after then, because I think that's the Ryoma chapter, right? And so, like, Korin's big thing for promotion is becoming a Berserker as a backpack for Ryoma. For, like, the mid and late game. Specifically the late game, because, like, the mid game, Ryoma's going to be trying to build friendship with Silas. And then Hinoka is flying rescue bot, key for some strats that you'll see. Okay. Jacob can... I think Jacob goes in that backpack. And then I kill with the rat spirit.
Look at that.
And this,
look at that nice one round.
This gets us lever points. Because in addition to just, like, making sure we clear the maps, right? I legitimately think it's important to, like, optimize lovers for the very important kids. And, like, Dwyer's a very important kid. So I think we just do this.
74 hit rate. Oh, there we go.
And then... where is he? We will Kadachi.
The enemy.
The enemy!
The enemy!
The enemy! Fucking Fire Emblem never change. So we want to heal you up. Except for Fire Emblem do change. You definitely have some significant issues I would like you to work out. If we go... okay. We go here, and then if... yeah, so these guys don't get lured, because I'd rather not lure them if I can avoid doing so. But I do want to make progress on the static people, because that just frees up spaces for my squishies to stand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, right. The caltrops.
Oh, no.
Well, let's... the spikes are so annoying. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, that's a lot of damage!
Kodashi -5 speed moment.
Yeah, and I don't kill, so I think Silas just fucking dies here, right?
Oh, because he doesn't have anyone paired into him, so you didn't even get any... wait?
Shield gauge. Oh, right, that guy doesn't move, right. I forgot. I forgot that guy doesn't move. Okay, so we pair in. This archer is scary. Like, I would like that archer to no longer exist.
I need you to no longer be selectable.
What if... what bonus do you give? You give... no. Who gives speed? You give +1 speed, but that's probably not enough to double, because the archer is 10 speed, 13. I need +2 speed, right? Oh, I could... wait, I could special dance.
That's true.
So... Korin, item, equip, Dragonstone. So we attack with... yeah, that's exact kill if I can hit with the shaky Dragonstone hit, right? And then we put Korin inside of Saizo. Dance for Saizo. And then Saizo's, like, really beefy, really dreaded. So he can frontline... oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, I think it's the map. It's the ninja down
Is it just
below
this
that
guy?
can reach.
It's not just this guy. The archer can, too.
Archer too.
So, but if I special dance, I kill the archer.
Yes. I think the spikes. No, they just do damage. They don't lower like avoid and stuff. Oh, the steel
Kidding me?
knife lowers your speed.
Yeah. Okay, no, we can
Trade the
solve this
iron.
though. We can solve this though. How does? Can we get the guard Naginata onto Hinoka? We can. Okay, so wait, no.
Whoa,
Trade.
wait. What if you trade from the right tile so you can throw the javelin at the ninja?
That's okay. But then we will have to. We will have to trade the javelin off of her to avoid the speed penalty on enemy phase. But I do think that's a good point. I think that's a good idea. Because, again, now we're making progress still.
Yes, one less enemy we have to deal with now.
As much as I hate the bamboo spites mechanically, I do think they look really nice. Ooh. Okay, so this guy can swap into archer mode, though.
Oh, sneaky archer.
So what if instead... How do you do? Not ideal. Okay, what if I go in here and then switch attack Fujinumi here?
Look at this guy.
Because if I think even with the guard Naginata, I'm scared of that archer being able to hit Hinoka.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I think I just guard Naginata, the mage, get rid of him.
Look out, he has a rat.
I was, actually, you mentioned scary rats. Prior to recording this, I was playing a game, called Plague Tale that is like a horror game that takes place during the bubonic plague, but you get, like, attacked by swarms of rats that will eat you alive. It's incredible. I love it.
Interesting.
Let's heal you up. Actually, let's see how you deal again. Because do you reach that square? You do. How do you do? Okay, so we'll put you there. Guy deals 8 plus another 8. Okay, so we'll just enemy phase him. Actually, how do you... Yeah, so we wait, and then we'll heal. And this means I'm also applying my buff to Takumi.
Yes.
And yeah, I think this is how... So we'll just separate in case I need Jacob next turn, and separate in case I need Corrin next turn.
Cool.
Oh, this is like... Why are, like, there's a series of Birthright maps that are just, like, way more stressful than they should be. I feel like. Like, this one, the map before, where you're, like, boxed in, and then the map before you get Ryoma is pretty hard, too, because there's a couple of outlaws charging for the villages. If you want to rescue all the villages, it can be difficult. And I think it's the next map, actually, the boat map, can be pretty stressful too.
Yeah, the boat one has like a certain treasure you can only get if you reach a certain line before you route the map.
Oh, I just meant the boat map is stressful because, like, flyers attacking you, and you don't have that many flyers yourself. You've got, like, what, Tsubaki, who sucks, and Hinoka. I guess you get Reina that map, right?
Alright, you do.
But it's a similar principle to Ghost Ship, in that, like, any boat map where you have primarily ground units and you're beset by flying units who can be, like, outside of your ability to reach them and then swoop in and attack you, makes it stressful to deploy, like, squishy units, right?
This is why Gaiden boat maps are actually fun.
See, I wasn't thinking of those because there's not really flyers on those maps. Those are kind of
No,
garbage.
no, that's why they're fun, because there's no flyers to ruin your day.
Wait, who can Oh, it's this guy. Well, we can just Fujinumi him.
Commit disappear, please.
God,
Pew!
Sniper Takumi just like fucking boom. Also,
It
love
looks
his
so
ponytail.
cool.
Okay, so then we have guard gauge here, but we're gonna be taking a bunch of ninjas. Okay, so this one can attack. I can just kill with the guard Naginata. Then I can dance Kaze into a square where he doesn't get hit by... Or I guess, no. With only one ninja able to attack Kaze, and then the static archer, he's still fine because he has guard gauge. So I don't even need to dance him. Right? Because then he takes an attack from this guy, and an attack from this guy. And because of his guard gauge, he only takes one, and neither of them one-round him.
Yes. You could even move Sakura up some if you wanted to give him a little bit of buff.
That is my plan. I think what I do is I
Or-
heal Oboro, dance, move Sakura up.
What if you attack the Spearman with Saizo, dance, then finish?
Why would I... That doesn't solve the problem, though. Wait, what am I doing that for?
Oh, I just figured it'd be one less enemy to deal with.
So if I do it from here, I bait... If I do it from here, I bait this squad, which I don't want to do. And if I do it from here, the only danceable spots are places the archer can hit. In fact, no matter where I attack him from... Oh, wait.
Oh, there's
Hold
a tile, one
this
up, one
square,
left.
This
for
square,
where
yeah.
standing.
This square, you're right.
I figured it'd just be one less enemy to have to deal with.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Even though I don't get the pair-up attack, the +2 damage is still nice. My only, like, the only potential downside is if the archer suicides onto Saizo, I want him to attack Kaze. Like, I would much rather him attack Kaze.
Yeah, so you can get the lover points.
Like, managing lover stuff is pretty important. So, in fact, Bloom Festal, we'll just heal him up. I think he should attack Kaze, because Kaze is so weak, but you never know.
And the AI probably sees that it can combine the ninja plus archer, but it doesn't see the guard gauge.
And thankfully, I don't get debuffed because of the guard gauge. Because I feel like even if I got... Like, if guard gauge only blocked the damage and I got debuffed, I feel like that archer would just straight up kill... Yeah, that archer absolutely would have killed me with a debuff. Look at that. I'm at 2 HP now.